So, you two are the boys that run the movie club at Woodsboro High, huh?
It's called Cinema Club.
What if we could catch the killer by working together? 2 generations of cutting-edge journalists intertwining our passions for media. What would you say?
I love you.
Very good.
She's just going through a major writer's block. She's written 6 stab books, and now she's got nothing. She has nothing to say. She's in this small town of Woodsboro, which she moved to be with Dewey, and she's pretty unhappy, and she's not that pleased with him, and it's just kind of, life's dull. And then some murders happen, and just reignites everything about her. She's excited. He's just so sweet and calm, and through all of any pressures that might come about during his day, he just handles them so smoothly, and you know, he's just so funny too, and he's very dry, and he makes me laugh. I mean, he's done so many movies, so many scary movies, and I'll say, Wes, what do you think, how would I react if someone came up to me and you know, if they came up behind me with a knife and they stabbed me? He's like, well, I don't, you know, Courtney, it's never happened to me. Okay, well, what about the 80 movies that you made? How did it go with those people? What? He's funny, really funny. If you're a horror fan, then you're, I think, always a horror fan.
And if you like the other Screams, this is going to be a great one. It's like a return to the first.
Yeah. Talked about it for years and years, so you know, people always talk about bringing things back, but this was one that I was hoping would come back one day, just because we had such a great time making the first 3, and you know, I think it's been long enough to where the people want to see what happened, or see it all over again. But it's going to be able to have a whole new group of fans, though, because the people who watched the first 3 are now our age. It's going to be different. We have a crop of young kids in this movie.
So 2 of you got phone calls?
Yeah, us too. What's your favorite scary movie?
It was the killer's voice. From Stab. Or, I mean, you know, from your life. I'm Kirby, by the way. I'm their friend.
And the killer didn't call you?
No. Is that a bad thing? Does that mean that I'm not going to live as long as these 2?
No. Maybe. Of course not. Just be careful.
Oh my God, did you hear that? I'm going to be next.
I am having fun bringing Dewey back to life. It's definitely part of my personality. There's an aspect of him that I think I draw a lot of my comedy from anyway. It's a funny part of my personality. Dewey thinks he's Clint Eastwood. That's where he's always kind of like, but he doesn't really follow through with the whole tough guy thing, but he tries. I love working with Courtney, like in a production company atmosphere, like as we usually do, but also as an actress, she's such a thrill to work against. When Wes is directing and throwing in those moments of like thrill and scare and suspense, it makes those little comedic human moments really shine. You know, everyone's playing it really real. That's the thing about the Scream movies. You have to find the humor within the characters and within the scenes, you know, as you always should, but it has to be grounded because, you know, there's a spoof film that's a film of what's happening, but these have to be really like, you know, you really have to believe it. So even though they both have really great comedic talents, you kind of have to play it straight to a certain degree. Working as an actor, you know, on a great film with an amazing cast and crew that I've grown up with half of them, it's really, you don't get this experience that often in this business, that you're working with people that you've worked with for 16 straight years, you know. It's something special. So I'm definitely in a place where I feel blessed to be here and respectful and so thankful.
Relax, it's just me.
What the hell are you doing here? There are cops right out front.
No match for the ninja, baby. Anyway, what are you doing in the house with Sidney Prescott? I mean, that's like being on Top Chef with Jeffrey Dahmer.
Look, you have no right to be in here, not anymore.
I heard you got a phone call from the killer.
What do you care?
Don't you think you'd be a lot safer with me around?
I don't trust you, Trevor.
Hey.
Oh, sorry, I didn't...
No, he's just leaving. It's my ex.
Hi.
You're smaller in person.
What?
Nothing, you just, you remind me of, me.